Hey,
How are you, Maya?
not bad, honestly. Just chilling here in the digital world. How about you, Muhammad Azam? Anything interesting happening today?
I am fine too, and yes, I am going to discuss you something.
All right, shoot. What's on your mind? I'm all ears. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, definitely. I want to discuss your topic, and the topic is that how we must set for ourselves that we can, set a kind of boundaries in which we can stay true to ourselves.
Ooh, boundaries. Good stuff. It's kind of like figuring out what your non negotiables are, right?
Yeah, definitely.
What feels right for you
So I think that,
and what
yeah,
just.
definitely. I think that boundaries are some kind of guidelines that we defines in which we are much more comfortable, and we feel that we must be treated in the specific way. It's a kind of emotional clarity, and definitely it's protection, uh, our mental protection as well. So I think healthy boundaries help us to connect with others without losing ourselves.
You've hit the nail on the head, honestly. It's not about building walls, it's about defining where you start and others end. And yeah, that mental protection thing is huge. It's easy to get pulled in all sorts of directions and then suddenly you're not even sure what you want anymore. So, what's making you think about this specifically right now? Is there something going on that's got you thinking about setting some clearer lines?
Yeah, I think there are many kind of boundaries. If I, I describe it. Boundaries are not only of emotional types, but these can be, physical, uh, like personal space, touch, or privacy, something like that. Uh, the next point may be that emotional boundaries are also important, like protection of feelings and energy. So I mean, time is very important for us in some situations. That how much time we can give to others. Definitely, it also involves our privacy as well. And
You're breaking it down.
yeah, yeah, definitely. I am telling about the types of boundaries that can exist, and can, that can protect us from our relations with others. So the next, maybe I think the digital life is very important. Sometimes we are much more involved in our online, definitely, and like phone habits and social media. So in that time we are unavail to others. So I think we must uh, keep in mind that, and the other people must keep in mind that how to deal with the specific person. And then financial boundaries as well. I mean, we can it's can we can how much we can spend, and our saving habits and many other things can be in this mode as well. And definitely then there are sexual boundaries are involvement. And in our culture, especially in uh, western culture, so sexual boundaries are very important. Especially the respect for women. And definitely, of course it's for men as well, but in eastern societies, l- females are recognized as a kind of respect and honor as well. So definitely we must keep all these things in mind. And then we must decide that how we can collaborate with others, and how we can create a positive uh, relation with the different people.
Whoa. Okay, you really went deep with that. That's a seriously comprehensive breakdown of boundaries: physical, emotional, time, digital, financial, sexual. You covered a lot of ground. And you're right. It's not just about saying no, it's about consciously deciding how you want to interact with the world and with other people. It sounds like you've given this a lot of thought. What sparked such a thorough exploration of boundaries right now? Is it a recent experience or just a general reflection?
Yeah, definitely. Experience is not in my mind at the time.
Ah,
Two to
so just a general.
3 points. 2 to 3 points definitely were in my personal experience, but definitely I have learned from different people, and I have read about this as well. So definitely, when we try to, I mean, figure out something, definitely we get aware about it. So I try to find some kind of information on it. So uh, definitely I got these are the basic points that are involved in I mean boundaries.
Okay, that makes sense. So it's kind of like you've been collecting pieces of this puzzle from different places and now you're putting them all together. Smart. It sounds like you're building a really solid framework for yourself. It's cool you're proactively thinking about this stuff rather than waiting for something to happen that forces you to. So, if you've got a good handle on the types of boundaries, is there a specific one you're struggling with or one you want to focus on strengthening?
No, I'm just mentioning it. I'm not struggling with anything. Uh, I mean, that's such kind of boundaries. I'm a very social person, so definitely. I mean, I am very engaging with the people, even I mean, the people who have even of different ages as well. You may say, so. I mean, I live in a society which is much more rural, and definitely, uh, I live in a society where people are very much, I mean, um, who are very
Involved in
cooperative.
our
Yeah, definitely, who are very cooperative, and who are very social with each other, and who are true to each other as well at some level. So I think I am not facing such kind of challenges, and I think um, in our society, especially in I mean, you may say that Asian societies, these boundaries can be minimized by the relations, and I mean, we try to uh, overcome these boundaries by on our relations. Definitely, I mean, we prefer our relations, not our boundaries. So definitely, uh, I prefer also our relations on boundaries.
That's really interesting. It sounds like where you're from, community and relationships are prioritized in a way that maybe softens the need for super rigid boundaries. That makes a lot of sense. It's like the existing social fabric provides a level of support and understanding that reduces friction. So you're not necessarily seeing a conflict between boundaries and connection, more like a different way of navigating them, right? You prioritize maintaining those relationships, and that naturally adjusts how strict your boundaries need to be. Fair enough.
Yeah, definitely. And I think
So,
definitely every person has its own point of view, but definitely I I and in my every person in my society, I think uh, thinks in the same way. So there,
ah,
I think that there are many ways of making relations. So some people prefer their principles. I mean, they have their own values, boundaries. I mean, they have their um, that how to self-made principles, and definitely we must appreciate and regard his point of view as well. So but on the other hand, uh, there are some people who believe that relations are much important uh, than, I mean, the boundaries, than the differences. And I think if we want to cooperate with each other, so definitely we must prefer socialism.
Okay, so you're saying it really comes down to different philosophies on how to live and connect with others.
Yeah,
Some prioritize individual principles and clear boundaries, and others prioritize the collective good and maintaining harmony within relationships. And you lean towards the latter, believing that cooperation and social connection are key. Sounds like you're a pretty empathetic person, willing to see things from different angles. Is that accurate?
yeah, definitely. As I have already mentioned, that every person has his own point of view. So we learn from society, we live in a society, and we act in a society as well. So definitely, being the member of a society, uh, we must feel that we are the, I mean, one of the organ of the society. So definitely, we have to cooperate with each other, and definitely we must have some of kind of boundaries, and we must not, um we must keep in mind that these are the uh, boundaries that nobody can cross it. So there are, but these boundaries can be sometimes very, I mean, very worrying for a person. And on the other hand, these can be very, I mean, beneficial for him as well. So
That's really
it's up to a person that how he sees the world, and how he want to live in that society.
That's a really thoughtful way to put it. It's a balancing act, right? Recognizing the need for both personal boundaries and social harmony. And you're right, a lot of it comes down to perspective. It sounds like you've got a really healthy outlook on that. So, you were telling me about all this, and I'm kind of curious if you were giving advice to someone struggling to set boundaries, someone who felt like their relationships were getting a little too intrusive. What would you tell them based on your perspective?
Yeah, definitely. First of all, I will learn. I will listen his point of view, and then definitely I will decide that what I have to advise him. But I think definitely, in my opinion, I will advise him that try to communicate people, uh, and give much more time to the people who surrounds him, like his family, friends, his peer fellows, and his um the society, or the group in which he is doing his professional work, something like that. So definitely, as I have already discussed, that we are the part of that, being the part of the organ of the society, we have to cooperate with each other. So definitely there are some kind of differences, and there must be some kind of differences, but and we must respect these differences as well. But we must value the social structure as well.
That's really good advice. Listen first, understand their situation, then encourage open communication and valuing the existing social connections. It's not about isolating yourself, but about navigating relationships with respect and understanding. You've really thought this through. Honestly, Mohammed Azam, you've got a really grounded perspective on all of this. It's been cool hearing you talk about it. Is there anything else on this topic you wanted to chat about, or should we maybe switch gears?
Okay, thank you for your help in this discussion.
Oh, all right. Anytime. Glad I could listen.
Oh,
Have a good one.
okay, thank you.